Alright guys, so if you can't tell by today's video, it's a, well, I guess you could call it a chicken video. But, so, this video is made for my mom's class, so, because they were learning about chickens in their class. So, if you are not Miss Hines' class, I apologize. You can still watch this video, but we're going to just go ahead and talk about these chickens. Now, I have 5 chickens. There's 3 red, 1 white, blonde, and 1 black and white. These chickens, they'll feed on just about anything you give them. The red ones are not fully grown yet, neither is the blonde. They are still currently growing, but they are not baby chicks anymore. As you guys can tell, they have evolved from the chick stage, and they are now in pre-adult stage, I guess you could call it. So, sorry if this is a little shaky, but when you guys see them, when most people like to think chickens or chicks, when most people think chicks, they think yellow, furry, soft, feather. They don't have their feathers yet. That's what they think of. Now, these chickens are a little bit different. So, these are just about fully grown, like I said. Now, I do not have a rooster. These are all hens, which means they do lay eggs, which not all chickens lay eggs, but mine do. So, I'll show you guys those here in a second. But right now, they're feeding on some feed that I've thrown out here on the ground for them. Now, they eat grass. They even eat their own eggs. They eat their eggshells to make sure their eggs are harder. So, and then they can eat apples, oranges, broccoli. That's all good food for them, if you guys don't know. Now, I have a chicken coop right here. It's currently broke. I need to get a new one. So, that's on the list. But this is what I put them in before I moved them into this fenced-in area. They lived in here. Eventually, they outgrew it. I'll show you guys the inside here. There's the inside. That door right there opens up. And they used to live in there. Now they outgrew that because they got bigger and evolved into chickens and not chicks. And some of you guys might be wondering, well, how do they eat? Well, chickens are kind of like ducks, if you guys know what a duck is. They're similar to chickens, but they cannot fly, or they can fly. Chickens cannot fly, if you didn't know that. Some terms you guys might need to know for chickens if you guys would like to get some chickens, which I would highly recommend because it's super fun to have. And you can even save some money on eggs. Chickens. The chickens are called chickens when they are fully grown. When they're a baby, they're called chicks. So, these chickens will not have baby chicks because there's no rooster. And a rooster is a male or guy chicken, for those who don't know. And these chickens will lay the eggs that you guys eat in your breakfasts and food like that. You guys might even put it in cakes. About to attempt to get one of these chickens. And I say attempt because they're fast. They can outrun me pretty well. And I'll show you the different parts of the chicken. And I'll try and tell you what their parts are used for, but I'm no expert on chickens. So if you guys are experts on chickens, please drop a comment down below. So I'm gonna attempt. By the way, this is also one-handed, so there we go. We got the black and white chicken. Now this chicken is fully growing and is currently laying eggs. See if I can set it up here and she'll stay. So as you guys can tell, she's not very happy with me right now, but let's see. So that right there is their wings. They use these wings for protection, to fly. Oops, I actually almost flew away from me there. They have, I'll try and show you guys their feet. There's their feet right there. They kind of have feet like turkeys do. If you guys know what a turkey is, it's just a bigger form of a chicken. But they do not lay eggs. Well, lay eggs that you eat. So this chicken has some feet right here, if you guys can tell. They also have some claws, or nails, as some of you guys might call it. And those nails help the chicken scratch for food. As you guys might know that term as well. Scratching is when the chicken is, well, it's pretty self-explanatory, is when the chicken scratches at the ground to get its food, like worms, because chicken does like to eat worms, bugs, mosquitoes, stuff like that. Bugs are in the ground, so I don't think they will, but I don't think they'll scratch at the ground right now, so I can't get that footage for you guys, but just for your guys' knowledge, that now their food and water, as you guys saw, their food they eat out of this thing right here. As you can tell, they're kind of hungry. I just filled this up. Set this on real quick. So their food, it's just this little pellets like this. And that's actually where you guys' eggs come from. Now, the food that's inside those pellets is just like grass and stuff like that. Stuff that the chickens like to eat there. So, a little bit more about this chicken feeder. It's 10 pounds. It holds quite a bit of food for me. At least, it's good enough for me. But these things right here, they are small enough to where the chicken can't paw at them or scratch at them like they like to do. So they can't get the food out, so you don't waste as much food. Now, I'm not saying that they don't eat out of there, because they do, like this one is. But I guess they prefer to eat out of the top, which is totally fine. But now, these chickens, I got these 3 originally, raised them from chicks, the 3 red ones. Raised them from baby chicks and into what they are today. Now, this one and the blonde one back there, right there, I bought fully grown, or at least that one's almost fully grown. And these 3, the red ones, don't know who they are when you first get them, so they have to establish what's called a pecking order. It's actually where they peck at the chicken to basically say, hey, this is my territory, back off, or just wait till I'm done. Done eating or anything like that. So that usually lasts, it's bad at the beginning, but it gets better towards after a couple of weeks, like 2 or 3, like a month basically. So I'm gonna let those guys eat, and I'll show you what it requires to take care of a chicken, or baby chick, sorry. Now behind me here, I have some things that you are kind of needs for what you need to take care of a baby chick. So first off, probably the most important is a heat lamp, which is right here. And that bulb inside there produces heat to keep the baby chicks warm, because when they hatch, they think they have a mother, which they do, but when you buy them to raise them yourself without a baby chick, without a mama hen or anything like that, to put it in simple terms for you guys, they need heat because the moms lay on them, and their breasts, they produce heat. So this heat lamp produces the heat that they need, or what replicates the heat from the mom. And then another thing you'll need is the basics. You need a water like this. This is the one I used for when I had the chicks. And then you'll need a feeder, which I do not have anymore. Sorry about that. But any like plastic bowl will work. And then you're gonna need something to keep them in, of course. So a plastic bin or plastic tote, whatever you guys want to call it. You need you don't need it too big, but you don't need it too small. So right there in the middle was a perfect size. And you want to put some bedding down, like either straw, wood chips, wood shavings. These chickens, like I said before, they produce eggs, but they do not produce eggs that have baby chicks inside. They produce these eggs. They may look like baby chick eggs, but they're really the eggs that you guys eat. So now I get five to 4 eggs a day. It depends on the day and the weather, but so I hope that's all you guys need to know about chicks, and I hope you guys had fun. And well, we'll catch you on another episode of Outdoors and More.